Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are on page 3 because last day, most of you, or not last day, the day before last day, most of you wrote a little quiz on naming some very simple ionic compounds. Yes? I think, let me see, who did I miss from this class on that one? No, just one person. Okay. So, some of you have gone on and done the second quiz, which is on naming molecular compounds. So you can see on your chart, and yours is a little bit different than mine. I don't know, I printed the wrong page or something here. This is my grade 11 version. I'm just going to skip over what's on the side there. For ionic compounds, you're either going to have a metal or you're going to have NH4 plus nonmetals. Okay, and we haven't gotten to the part yet where we have the NH4 plus cation. So for now, you can just be like metal, and nonmetal is ionic, which you already knew, I hope. Okay. Molecular is when you have two nonmetals. Yes, also known as covalent compounds. Did we know that already as well? Yes, we did. So the only thing that's different here is that if we have a covalent compound, in order to name them, we are going to use the prefixes. All right, and those prefixes are the ones that are listed on page 10, but they're also right here. Those prefixes are mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, deca. And that was one of your jobs last night, was to have memorized those, yes? Okay. Today, you will be doing a quiz where you write the names. Well, there are 8 quizzes in total, and they're all 6 questions long. Okay, and some of them will be naming and some will be formulas. If you're not yet familiar with the little self-serve station here, pardon me? Yeah, some of you have already done that, and that's fine. Once you've done quiz number 2, and I will go over briefly how to name those compounds because there's a couple little things that are different, okay? Quiz number 3 is going to be naming both ionic and covalent, sort of jumbled, like mixed up. So you have to be able to tell which kind is which and know when to use the prefixes. When it's covalent, you use the prefixes. When it's ionic, you do not. What kind of compound uses the prefixes? What kind of compound uses the prefixes? What kind of compound uses prefixes? Mono's 1, 2 is di, 3 is tri, 4 is tetra, 5 is penta. So these are they're pretty much the same as the ones you learn in math for like polygons. Yeah? So if I had to write beside covalent, would I say prefixes or would I say no prefixes? Prefixes. And how about ionic? No prefixes. Okay, so prefixes, no prefixes. So that will be quiz number 3, is when you have both types of compounds and you have to decide whether to use the prefixes or not. Pavel. On page 3. Where? On page 2? Let me look on page 2. Oh, we're not doing that yet. That's a reference page. Those are polyatomic ions. We'll get to those. 4.2a will be polyatomic ions. Okie dokie. So now, knowing that, we are going to go to 4.1b, which is on page 8. Page 8. Okay, covalent bonds form when elements do what with their electrons? Share. Excellent. They share electrons in order to get a full shell of 8 electrons. What do we call a full shell of 8 electrons? That is an octet, yes. Okay, which is a very stable arrangement. Between what types of elements do covalent bonds form? Nonmetal and nonmetal. Oh, pen has stopped working. Where's my other pen? Elements, when elements bond covalently, they mostly form little clusters of atoms bonded covalently. What do we call those little clusters of atoms? Those are called molecules, yes. If you were to look at these elements here, those molecules, those are molecules of, they are diatomic, and what type of substance are they? They're nonmetals, they are elements. So they are molecules of elements. But you can also have molecules of compounds. And we've got some lovely little space filling models there. Okay. Here is our covalent bond formation. This is almost like a dot and cross diagram. Okay. And what you can see is that we have hydrogen. Oxygen's got a space. Hydrogen also has a space, right? And you can have those guys pair up and share their electrons. Okay, so that's what the covalent bond formation for that would be. Okay. Now, on to the naming part. Stuff that is the same. You may already have done this. If so, just bear with us. Okay. Ionic. Obviously, we just name it calcium and then fluoride. And remember, we ignore that little number down there. We really don't care when it's ionic. Ignore the subscript. However, let's watch what happens here. When we have a covalent compound, what do we add? It's not just carbon oxide, it's carbon dioxide. Why would we use the prefix di for the oxygen? There's 2 oxygens. right? 2 oxygens, carbon dioxide. Yeah? Also, another thing I'd like you to notice is that even though oxygen is a non-metal, we still change the ending of the second word to "ide." Yes. That depends on whether it's in the first position or the second position. Okay? What you will also notice is, does the ending of the first name change? No, the ending of the first name does not change. However, what we do see is that we have 2 phosphorus, so we call it diphosphorus. And we have 6 fluorides, so we call it hexafluoride. Okay? And remember, if you have ionic compounds, don't start throwing in prefixes. Look at this, I've got K3N, but K is what kind of an element is K? K is a metal, and so we know it's ionic, so do we use the prefixes? No. So there's no like tripotassium. It's not tripotassium, it's just potassium. Okay? Couple things to notice here. Let's see, what have we got? Silicon dioxide. You'll notice that if I have one of the first element, do I use a prefix? No. Because look what happens in our second compound. If I have one of the second element, yes, that we use mono. Yeah. Apparently, yes. I've always been a little unhappy with this rule because it does confuse people, right? It's like you have to really get used to it. Okay, so you'll notice we have 1 carbon. We don't use mono on carbon, but we do use it on oxide. Okay? Iodine is the first element, so we call it just iodine. And then we have 4 chlorines, so that means tetrachloride. Now, tetra is sometimes one that students have trouble remembering. If you have trouble remembering, has anyone ever played Tetris? No. Okay, then that will not help you at all. Tetris is made of 4 little cubes stuck together. All the shapes are made of 4 little squares stuck together. Anyway, means 4. Make sure, however, that you see how you have 2 here. Don't leave off any other prefixes on that first word. Mono is the only weird one where you use it on the second word, but not the first. All the others you use all the time. Okay? So here's the rules. First element is named first. And just use its name, don't change the ending. Second element is named second, and we do change the ending to "ide." We use prefixes. Mono is not used on the first, but it is used on the second. And the last rule that's a little bit tricky is if you have an O or an A in front of oxide, you drop it. So what that means is that does that look weird at all? Looks like monoxide, okay, or monooxide. But you know, if we say carbon monoxide, we don't say carbon monooxide, we say carbon monoxide. So we need to get rid of that O and just have monoxide. We only do it with O and A, we don't do it with I. So if it's trioxide, then it is trioxide. Don't drop the I. Okay, so don't drop an I, and don't drop it in front of anything else. Like in front of iodine, it's fine. It would be like tetraiodide. So only in front of oxide. Yes, Pavel. That's correct. Mono on the second word, but not on the first word. Yep. So those rules are kind of here. The prefixes are there. Part of your job today, if you have not yet memorized those prefixes, is to memorize them. I am going to erase the board before you do your quiz, so if you were hoping that might stay there. You now have the tools in your toolkit to do quiz number 2 and 3, actually. But before you do the quiz, what do you have to complete before you do quiz number 2? Look on your cover. Look on your front cover. Before you do quiz number 2, you have to do 4.1b. And if you want to know what page it is, it's right there. Okay. If you want to do quiz 4.1c, you have to complete quiz number 3, you have to do 4.1c. Okay? Yes. Oh, yes. Here we go. There you go. No, this is on lesson 4.1. That's the name of the content. So you want to practice that first. Just look for capitals in the middle of the word, otherwise it's not. So you can capitalize the first letter or not. No prefixes, nothing. Just name it. Yep. Yeah, yep. So right now, if you're doing nothing else, you are working on probably, I think it's page 11. Is it 11? Yes. No, 11. So right now, do page 11, and you'll be ready for your quiz, hopefully. You can get the test. Do you guys want to sit in like the bathroom or closet? Exactly. Sean, if you want to help yourself with this,
Yeah, you may. Here, can I grab a periodic table for her?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then you need quiz number 2. Okay. So if you want to, just like a little self-serve area. Yes. Uh-huh. And so if you do it, and you don't do the goals, you can like 2. I'll get out of your way. So you are doing quiz number 2, is that right? Okay, so you go here and you say 2A. That's our first version of the quiz. So did you want to rewrite quiz 1 or do you want to do quiz 2? Quiz 2, so you find 2A. So the B, C, and D are like rewrites. So if you want to improve it, right? Quiz 2A? Yes, that's the one. All right, let's see how we did. Yay. There you go.
I got a 6.
You sure can. Help yourself. Okay, if you're not studying for your test, then you need to be writing your test. Sorry. Normally I'd be like all over something like that, but yeah, we need to get that done. Yeah, exactly. Carbon. Second, carbide. Carbide. B-I-D-E. Because it's carbon. You sure can. Quiz number 2? The first quiz. Oh, you're redoing first quiz? Yeah, you got a 5 on it the first time. Did you want to do it again? Out of 6? That's on ionic compounds, which have no prefixes.
Oh.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Okay. So you come over here and find quiz 2A. 3 would be like another version of 2. So if you don't do as well as you'd like, then you would come and get that one. Excellent. Annette. And let's see what we got. You see if you can figure it out and then let me know if you can't. If anyone has finished when anyone finishes quizzes number 3, I've got some red and blue pencil crayons here for you to color your periodic table with for. Okay. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You sure can. Get yourself a 2B. You can do whatever you want with that. Yep.
Pretty confident I knew the numbers. It's
Yep.
just the part I didn't know is for I. The end.
Yeah. So these ones would need.
So just be the exact same thing that I did though, just with
the
I.
other ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Can I just?
Yeah. So you can take a 2B.
So I knew what I did. Spence, can I do the quiz?
You sure can. Okay. So you're gonna come on over here. So what you do for quiz 2, that's not quiz 2, that says 1, because that's 1D. Okay. So wait. Okay. So here's how it works. You find your little thing. So who wants a quiz 2A? You find 2A. In behind this, you open it up and there's quiz 2A. So who needs a 2A? You need a 2A? You need a 2A? No, you need a 2A. Okay. And you need a 3A, and I think you can probably find it yourself, yes? Monoxide. We dropped the O and the A before oxide. Yeah.
Test B.
You're just doing it for the first time, right?
No, second time.
Oh, well then that would be quiz 2. He hasn't done quiz 3 yet. No, he did nobody did quiz 3 yesterday. Quiz 3? Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't write it down properly. I transferred my marks from a sheet of paper onto here. So R9. So that was a.
What can we do?
Yep. So you're gonna go get a 3B. You know how to find that?
Maybe.
Let me know if you can't find it, okay? It should say 3B at the top. Just 1 second.
Okay, so this one.
It's if you screw it up now. So this, okay, you have a quiz 1D. Is that what you wanted to do? Okay. Hang on 1 second then. Okay. Don't go away. Don't go away. Come back. Come back. Come back. Julia. Because we need to figure out which quiz you actually want to do, because I know it wasn't 1D. You wanted to do quiz 2, right? No, this is quiz 1. Yes, that's why it says 1. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. A means it's the first version, which means you're not counting that. Yeah.
Wait, what's the other question here? Well, what's on this one? 2.
Oh, that's a metal.
Oh, metal and non-metal. Isn't that like an ionic thing? You have to not write the thing.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Carbide or
Carbide. Yes. Hello. All right.
What did I do wrong, Bob?
You dropped the A and the O before oxide. That's okay. Phosphide. Only 2 syllables. Not phosphoride. Yeah? Okay, so that would be. So you can try that one again if you like.
Yeah, probably will.
Okay. All right.
So the second quiz is with the prefix and the first is without.
That's right.
Alright.
Hi, thank you.
If I did it again, would that mark change?
Yes.
Okay.
Quiz.
I got it.
So what? Xenon is a non-metal, and bromide is a non-metal. So therefore, you need to use the prefixes. Yes.
What about that?
Nitrogen is a non-metal.
Oh,
Oxygen is a non-metal. Yes. There you go. It's a model of metallic bonding. Yeah, it's corn syrup and little styrofoam balls.
Can I have the test too?
Yes. Okay, so come on over here.
Oh, yes.
I'll show you how to find it. So what you do is you go to test 2A and you say right behind that little flag. That's where you're going to find it. Wilfred. There you go. Terrell. So what I want you to do is I want you to figure out what you did wrong on them and let me know. And if you can't figure it out, then ask me.
For A,
Uh-huh.
for only oxide, right?
Uh-huh.
Can't put A or O, right?
That's right. So that's one thing. Okay. But that would have gotten a half off. There's also something else.
Right?
No, we don't change the ending of the first word. So that's actually what happened here. And here we don't change the ending of the first word ever. Ever.
Do you still add the D for the first one?
You will add the di, tri, tetra.
Nitrogen.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's see, was there anything else that was different? Oh, and this one you forgot the mono on phosphide. We do put mono on the second word. Yeah? Okay. So if you wanted to do a quiz 2B, you could find that. Do you know how to find it? Good. No, do 2B. Yeah. You can have the quiz. So you need quiz number 2, yes? Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to look for 2A. Okay, because you're going to do the first version of 2. No, and so it's right behind. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, do 3A. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
I think I did it right.
Okay. Let me just finish marking this one. Okay, Pavel, your quiz 2. Okay. Yeah. Yay! All right.
That's a race. That is cool.
Oh yeah, I've got a whole rainbow of them. Yeah. That's right. Pavel, your quiz number 1. There you go. All right. Annette. There you go. Here.
There.
Armand. Oh, but you need to do quiz 3B.
L.
Go do your quiz 3B. You can't do the same one over again. So you go.
Oh, what? Again?
So you're mixing up your covalent and your ionic compounds.
I don't know what
So you need to look for a metal to have ionic, and if there's no metal, then it's covalent, and you need to use the prefixes. Okay, I think you were here. Yes. It's the spelling. You've written flower-eyed. Oh. Okay, Alex. Okay. So we only drop the A in front of oxide, not in front of iodide. Only oxide, ever.
So only O.
Only in front of O. Yeah, only in front of the oxide, okay? This one, you didn't change your ending. Tide.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, phosphate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Alex, that's a 4.5. If you would like to redo it, you are welcome. Okay, there you go. Hello. All right.
Oh, there's no test. Oh, everything. Okay, I'll do that. I didn't do it.
Okay, so you're dropping letters all over the place. Okay.
Okay.
So only drop the O and the A in front of oxide. Hold on. Shh, quiet. Oh. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, so we have for this one dinitrogen, and then you dropped the O in oxide. So we're going to leave oxide alone. It's just if you have mono oxide, you'll drop that O in front of the oxide. Okay. This one you didn't change your ending to "ide." Okay. This one, let's see. Oh, you didn't change your ending to "ide." So the second word always has to change to "ide."
Like no matter what, or?
Yeah, always.
Like always? Oh,
always,
okay.
always,
Okay,
always.
I didn't know
Second
that.
word is always to "ide." This one, you sort of lost half the word phosphorus.
Okay.
Okay, so it would just be diphosphorus. And then the last one,
So it's not like half the way, I'll do like the actual whole word.
yeah, this one, again, you lost half the word iodide.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so tetraiodide.
Okay.
Okay, so that is, let me just write down your mark, not that you're not going to stick with that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Just one thing. Can I just do a third one?
Yeah, are you feel
Because
ready for it?
Because it's only the exact same thing except for
You have to tell the difference if it's
yeah, so
ionic
it's
or
just two,
covalent.
a metal or not, just two.
No,
Yes.
it's like
So it's the exact same thing.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh no. So you want to drop the A in front of the O. Yes? Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Oh, thank you. You may use the washroom. Yay! Thank you, Julia. And that was quiz number 2, right? Oh no, that's 3. 3. There we go. Hello. That one. That one. We'll take that one. Okay.
Here, over here. Can I get this?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I don't know yet. Oh no.
Sean. There you go.
That's a quick question. Which one was the one that I got 5.5 in?
Quiz number 2. So you would want to do version 2B if you want to redo it.
I did it like 3 times. I have to do like.
You could do 2D.
I'm doing it until I get 6 out of 6.
You're not gonna get it.
We'll see about that.
I like that attitude. That's good.
Gotta get it behind the thing. I'm putting it back down.
Terrell. Okay, so the only thing you did wrong is you put mono on the first word. It only goes on the second word. No, mono is the only weird one. Everything else goes on the first and second. Mono goes only on the second. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. You've still written phosphorus.
What?
Phosphorus. phosphorus. You want phosphorus.
Such a weird word to spell.
It is. It is. Like literally copy it off the periodic table. Like, don't.
did.
Yeah.
I tried.
I know it's hard. It's hard.
That should be a lot harder than a lot.
I know, right?
There still is a chance that I got 90% of it wrong.
Seems unlikely. Alex.
What did I put in for subject? And
Science 9. Test number 3. And that's all I need. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, are we doing the sodium thing? Sodium experiment?
Manana.
Are we not doing it?
There you
Well, are we not doing the sodium?
go. Just marking.
Oh, okay. So what's wrong with that?
Just. I'll let you know as soon as I'm done. Okay.
I failed.
So you didn't fail.
Oh god.
Okay, Armand. This is quiz 3. Hello.
I'll get you a 3C.
Now, what have we got here? We have. What's wrong with this one?
Which one?
Just. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then silicon is.
It's a normal.
It's a non-metal. Chloride is
What is
a
a metal?
non-metal. Well, it's a metalloid. Metalloids act like non-metals when they bond. Okay.
What? So aluminum is.
Aluminum is not a metalloid.
Oh, metal
like-
Metalloids will act like non-metals when they're bonded.
Okay, so I got it wrong.
I failed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got.
Can I get it?
Yeah.
I got that thing.
Yeah, you know now.
It's a freaking silicon.
All right, Wiz. Getting better.
Okay. Uh-huh.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at this.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes, tetraiodide.
Oh, that's
Yes. So you're going to watch out for always changing the second word to "ide." And other than that, just make sure you're using your periodic table to spell things. Okay.
I was. This
I
is
know.
so hard.
I know. So why don't we get you a quiz 2B? So if you come on over here. Find 2B.
nice one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I actually got
All
it pretty
right.
simple.
Terrell?
Try you failed.
Totally failed. Totally. He's lying to you. Okay. It's just, I tried. We don't tend to put like It's not like, yeah, we don't have like an O and then an I, so it's just hydride. This one's good though.
But I'm getting I and M, sorry, right?
Yep. Okay, so
I get these.
what's wrong with that?
7. Oh, yeah, hexa 6.
Yeah, which you can remember because 6 and hexa both have an X.
Yeah.
So that would be, instead of hexa, it would be
Oh. Hetra?
hepta.
Oh,
Hepta.
okay.
Okay.
I was blank.
Yeah.
Okay. And then.
You told me it was ionic, and then you used prefixes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
No
Okay.
prefixes for ionic.
Yeah, let me just write down your mark for that one so I have something temporary for you. 1, 2, 3, excellent.
I'll fix that.
Alrighty. All right, let's see what we got here today.
No pressure on this.
Yes, you should can. I'm sorry. You changed the ending of the first word to "ide."
I did?
You did.
I did?
You did.
Just go copying it off of that one.
Just go take a 3A again. You won't remember it. It was last week, right?
Yeah.
Just take a 3A. Okay.
Oh, that's wrong. It's so great. If I get this test done today, above a 5, then I'm in a good spot.
Yes, yes, yes. Alex? In 5 minutes, we're going to learn something like a little bit new, okay? Whiz! You got a 6. Yay! Or maybe we'll just let this go. That's okay. We'll just let it go. People can learn it on their own if they want to. I'll just do it with you guys tomorrow. Your whole body is what? Oh, yeah. So, Wiz, are you able to stay at lunch? Okay. Okay. So, Armand.
Oh, no, it's on you.
Okay.
Oh, no. I thought you won wrong, though.
Okay, Armand, come back. This is excellent. Your test was not so awesome. So I would like you to come in and do corrections.
Okay.
Can you come in today after school? Or
School,
no, can you come in today at lunch? No, can you come in Thursday during flex?
Maybe.
Not maybe, yes, because otherwise it's not a passing grade on your test. You need to think, how much do I want to sleep in versus how much do I want to?
Oh, what time?
So it would, no, it's 8:40.
Okay.
8:40 on Thursday. Okay, I'll see you then.
Which one? Like multiple choice? Is it wrong?
We'll just go through everything that you got wrong and make sure you know what you're doing and get your corrections done. And your mark proof is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thursday flex. Don't forget. Okay.
Can I get this test?
Yes. There you go. Thank you. Yes. Let's take a look. You have an answer key, you know, right?
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay,
And if you don't have an answer key, there's one on the side counter over there. Huh? They're old files, and what happened is these were too short, so I had to make them longer. So I've been using them to make them a little longer.
And it's the last one I'm doing.
Okay, okay, let's see.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
Finally! Let's go! Look at that. 6 out of 6. You said I wouldn't get it. I feel better than this one.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is you're forgetting your ides. Ide.
No, it's not that I forgot. I thought that you said that we're not supposed to put ides for.
No, ide is for everything. Sorry if I
No, it's okay.
said it unclearly or whatever. Anyway, so all the endings change to ide. Okay, on the second word. And then this one, drop the A in front of oxide.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
I got that.
Yeah.